Hi, welcome to Strickland's and Friends. We're the Stricklands. Today we're making a tofu turkey breast. So we're going to start with tofu because it is a tofu turkey breast. This is high protein tofu. This container. So what we're going to do is it comes in this plastic container, which I'm not thrilled about the plastic, and then there's not a lot of liquid in it. I did already drain maybe a tablespoon off, and then we'll just wrap it up in just a kitchen towel really quickly just to get any extra liquid back out of it, but really there's not much liquid that's going to come out of this. So I'm going to tear it into big chunks and put it in the food processor. We will whirl that up just to get it into a smaller consistency. Okay, there we go. And then we're adding some gluten flour. So we're putting 1 cup of the vital wheat gluten. We have a half a cup of water. So I'm going to dump that in. And as an optional ingredient, you could add a tablespoon or so of low sodium soy sauce or tamari. And this is optional. It'll give it a little bit darker color. And then a 4th cup of nutritional yeast. Put that in. And 2 tablespoons of either a neutral flavored oil, which we do not use a lot of oil, but in something like this, it does help the texture a little bit. You could also use 2 tablespoons of water or aqua faba. Okay, and then 2 tablespoons of tapioca flour or tapioca starch or cornstarch. And then we have 2 teaspoons of onion powder, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, and 1.5 teaspoons of poultry seasoning, and 1 teaspoon or so of liquid smoke. And I do like that smoky flavor, so I'm actually also adding a few sprinkles of smoked paprika, which smells so good. Okay, you could add a pinch of salt if you want to, but I don't think you're going to need to because of this next ingredient. So the next ingredient is Better Than Bouillon no chicken base. It's what we use to make things that taste like chicken broth. So, and we're putting a whole tablespoon of that in. Okay, so then we're going to whirl it all up. There we go. Very good. Look at that. It worked. See? So a half a cup of water is about the right amount to get this to stick together, and you don't want to go too much more than that. I'm just going to knead it a little bit right here on this. All right, so I already have a piece of aluminum foil, very lightly sprayed with a cooking spray. I think it was avocado spray or olive oil, just very lightly sprayed. And the reason that I did that is because we don't want this to stick to the aluminum foil. We have to wrap it up in aluminum foil to bake it, because it can't bake just open like this at first. It'll get too dried out. And just sprinkle some pepper all over that oil. Okay, that's probably good. This is going to be a very peppery turkey. So I'm going to form it into kind of an oblong turkey breast shape. So also sprinkled on the aluminum foil, I'm going to put more of this poultry seasoning. There we go. And a little bit more of the smoked paprika. Oh, it smells so good. I love smoked paprika. Okay, all right, so this is a sheet of aluminum foil that's about 3 times bigger than the turkey breast. And then I'm going to roll it around on that to get it nice and coated with all that seasoning. Okay, so we'll wrap that up. And then I'm going to put it in the oven for 30 minutes at 350 degrees. The oven is already hot, and at 30 minutes we'll open it back up and let it cook for 30 more minutes without the covering on it. So, okay, so that can go in the oven, 30 minutes. Okay.
All right.
So it's been 30 minutes, and what we're going to do is just open this up. Take a look and see how it looks. Okay. So, that looks pretty good so far. It smells really good.
Yeah, it does.
So what we're going to do is just leave it open now and put it back in for 30 more minutes.
So it's out of the oven again.
It's out of the oven after 30 minutes of being roasted without any covering on it. So, and now we will see that it is less jiggly and very firm. So, all right, so what we're going to do is let this sit here and cool for a while, and once it's room temperature cool, then we'll wrap it back up in the aluminum foil and put it in the refrigerator overnight and check on it again tomorrow. So it's the next day, and this is the tofu turkey breast that we did last night. I wrapped it up in aluminum foil, and it has been in the refrigerator since we cooked it yesterday. So I'm going to unwrap it and show you what this looks like. Ooh, how beautiful that is. We have one that's already cut open, and we've been eating it. Okay, so this is what the already cut open one looks like. And we cut it usually on a mandolin. So the way I slice this up is with a mandolin. They come out looking like deli slices. So like sliced turkey. And it's perfect for a sandwich. Look at that. So yeah, you can just pile it on a sandwich, and it's actually high in protein. It doesn't have cholesterol or saturated fat, so it's, you know, it's really pretty good for you. And it actually smells a lot like, you know, roast turkey.
Yeah, it really does.
And it tastes a lot like roast turkey too. That's the best part. So it's delicious. Anyway, so if you give it a try, leave us some questions if you have any questions about it. Hopefully it was pretty explanatory when you watch the video, but anyway, thanks for watching. Please click at the top for videos that we have found to be very important.
Click at the bottom right to see one of our featured videos.
Subscribe to our channel by clicking our icon at the center of the screen.
And turn on notifications so that you can get our videos when the fruits and vegetables featured in that video are in season and at their best.
See you next time.